Hi, my name is Rich Elder. In addition to being a WT student, I've worked for 30 years in the telecom sector. But that's not why I'm here today. Instead, I'm here to tell you about what I learned about influence while I was out of work. 14 years into my career, I've been promoted multiple times. You might say I was feeling pretty influential until the day I was called into an HR office and given a separation package. I was 40 years old. I didn't know what to do. The year was 2002 and the internet bubble had burst. I couldn't find work. On top of that, my teenager had just totaled the family SUV. I went to the local Ford dealer. Think back 20 years. How many of you enjoyed the car buying experience? Very few, I bet. Today, it's different. You can look up the price of a car on the internet in just a few clicks. But back then, you needed special access. Back then, that access was called the fleet sales manager. The fleet sales manager's name was Butch. Butch was very influential. Soon I'd be working at that dealership. In 14 years, I learned there were just two jobs in any company, sales and sales support. I'd always been on the support side. What made Butch so successful? Adam Grant puts people in three categories: takers, givers, and matchers. Close your eyes for a moment. Compose a list of some of the most influential people you can think of. Are they powerful? Successful? What traits do they share? How about the Wall Street tycoon? Got to be a taker, right? Your financial advisor? A matcher maybe? You make money, he makes money? But how is a giver successful in business, especially in sales? The Ford dealership where I went to work had a brand new showroom. Butch's fleet sales office was in a construction trailer out on the parking lot. Yet every third person that walked in the showroom asked for Butch. You see, getting a car deal done with Butch was simple. You walked in his trailer, gave him the stock number, and he threw you a set of keys for a test drive. Keep it overnight? No problem. He showed you the actual invoice, not the sticker price on the window, and that's what you paid. Simple. You see, Butch had grown up in the community, served pancakes at the local Kiwanis Club, was on the Little League Baseball Council. He was a deacon at his church. He knew everybody, and everybody knew him. He had sold generations of families their vehicle. Send Butch a referral, and he would send you a $100 bill. Butch was influential. But even more than that, Butch had a network. Brian Uzi and Shannon Dunlap cite three advantages to having a network. First, you get private information. Did you know that it was Bill Gates' mother that paired him with then IBM's John Akers? She served with Akers on a board of the United Way. That's how Microsoft became the disk operating system for IBM. Second, you get access to diverse skill sets. Two-time Nobel Prize winner Linus Pauling doesn't consider himself a brainiac. He attributes his success to his diverse contacts that helped him develop complete, creative, unbiased ideas. He said, and I quote, "To have a good idea, you need to have a lot of them." Well, Mr. Pauling, I'm here to tell you the same works for car sales. To sell 10 cars a month, you need to talk to 100 people a month. Finally, there's power in networks. As corporate structures have flattened and personal networks become highly clustered, the information broker position was born. These brokers link specialists in their firms with other clusters and encourage collaboration. There's a case study on Silicon Valley's venture capitalist, Heidi Rosen. It's a case study in the power of a referral. In fact, Rosen secured her first job as editor of the company newsletter by networking. That job provided her access to senior executives, and she made the most of it. On a recommendation written by Tandem CEO, she returned for a graduate degree at Stanford. She was involved in several software startups and served on a few industry boards. Her case provides lessons in maintaining and leveraging network contacts. A natural extrovert, she sought out good quality, talented people. Her reputation led to a job at Apple, where she ran software development. After leaving Apple, Heidi capitalized on the strength of her network. She called herself a mentor capitalist. She paired talented individuals with promising startups. Now, perhaps you're thinking, I could never do that. I'm no good at networking. Well, all is not lost. The Science of Persuasion article provides a formula you can follow. 6 basic laws to winning friends and influencing people. The next time a colleague just really gets under your skin, well, try the old adage, kill it with kindness. Work at finding something you have in common and offer him genuine praise. You just might find a way to grind that axe between you. There are 5 more formulas to help you overcome social awkwardness and align people with your initiatives. Remember, it's not always what you know, but who you know. So perhaps you're wondering what happened with my stint as a car salesman. Well, I learned a lot about sales, had some degree of success, but I couldn't compete with Butch. Finally, by chance, I ran into an old friend from back in the day at a job fair. I had not provided my network the care and feeding necessary for it to sustain me while I was out of work. Don't let that happen to you. Here's a helpful recipe for crawling out of a network slump. First, map your network. Create 3 columns. The name of your contact in the first column, who introduced you to that contact in the second, and who did you introduce that contact to in the third. Look for the names that repeat themselves in the middle. They're your power brokers. Grant subscribes to the good karma philosophy. What you pay forward will come back around. But when you're in a network slump, you need to be proactive. Build trust with those power brokers in your network men. Get involved in activities with them. Go flip pancakes. Coach a Little League team. Get involved with your city on a volunteer board. Your Chamber of Commerce with the Technology Council. They don't have one? Start one. Talk to your doctor, your dentist, your kid's teacher. These people come in contact with a diverse group of people every day. These are all things I've done, but didn't consciously think about my network and the value it could provide me. One final thought. I want to encourage you to pay it forward. Think about it as an investment in your network. You never know when you'll need it to be there for you. Thank you.